What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl CiCi and Ruby. We're in Mexico. Say it loud. Mexico. It is so fun, beautiful. The weather has been kind of up and down. There's days that it was kind of rainy and cloudy, even a couple of thunderstorms at times. But overall,
There's a boo-boo over here.
there's a bit of a boo-boo on my face. I don't know how that happened. Okay. Overall, splendid. When I say splendid time, I'm out of words. It's just been overall such a blessing, especially in the midst of what we're all in. It's been great to just get away and leave. Now, why did we escape to Mexico? I mean, obviously, we're from Canada. It's freezing. There's a lot of snow. There's, just kind of depressing weather. But also just mentally, I needed to rewind and soak up a little bit of the sun and good food, and not having to, cook every single day for my toddler here. Which is also arguable. Is she still a toddler? Let me know in the comments. Do you think 4 years old is still considered a toddler or not? I think that's a subject that's up for debate, but I think up to when she turns 5, I'll stop calling her a toddler. But that's another conversation. But a couple of things, I just want to share my experience with you guys. So a couple of things. Number one, getting on, the plane and getting to Mexico. How was that for us? It was quite easy, actually. I did experience a little bit of anxiety, I'll be real, because, just the thought of traveling in the midst of a pandemic was nerve-wracking to me, and I didn't know what to expect. So I did have some advice from friends who did travel, and that helped me, prepare. But at the same time, it's not real until you get there, right? So getting to the airport was fine, and I vlogged the whole thing, by the way. So I will do a vlog video for you guys, which will encompass everything or a bit of everything. But this is just to give you an idea of the process of traveling during this pandemic. So yeah, getting to the airport, entering the whole boarding process was fine, and they do want to make sure that you have no symptoms and whatnot. Kind of like when you go to a restaurant, they take your temperature too. And what else? Yeah, for Mexico specifically, they have a website that you have to get onto. So make sure your phone is charged. Okay, because you're going to be using your phone a lot. A lot of it is using your smartphone. So make sure you have a pen and a charger, and of course a good data plan, I would say too. So yeah, so for Mexico, I had to get on this website to fill out a questionnaire about my health and being in contact with anybody, right? There's certain words I can't use on YouTube because it'll just, kind of flag my video. So, yeah, you got to make sure that you fill out that questionnaire before you even land. That almost blocked me from getting my boarding pass, because they said, hey, we have a note in our system saying that you haven't filled out the questionnaire. So I had to do that. And then, what else? Travel insurance, y'all. Nobody made it a requirement, like the airline, the government, but I do know that for some countries it is necessary to show that you have coverage. There's only a few travel agencies that will cover even the situation in the air, okay? And treatment for it. So I signed up with a company called Mondo. I think it's called Mondo. I'll put the link in the description. It has full coverage for just about anything. And it's not a Canadian company. I think they're based out of Spain. And pretty affordable. I think I paid less than $100 for both of us for a whole week, and then I had to extend it. You'll see that in the vlog. I extended my trip, so I had to renew my insurance policy for an extra 7 days or so. So it was, I think, less than maybe 160 in total for two of us, and they don't differentiate between ages, so she was the same price as me. And I also covered our electronics, so I paid a separate fee to cover my phone and her tablet. When you travel with a small child, you want them to be distracted in a way, because especially on the plane, they get really bored and they get fussy. So thank God for her little tablet. That was helpful. She watched movies throughout the flight. And yeah, other than that, you have to wear your mask, of course. And that, I guess, would be also the downsider, is that even when you're sitting on the plane for that 4-hour flight, we got a direct flight to Mexico from Toronto. That was a long flight to wear your mask the entire time, because you feel like you can't breathe. Attends, maman. Si tu veux aller en dedans, tu peux aller en dedans, si tu veux. Regardez ta tablette, parce que j'ai pas fini de parler. So yeah, wearing your mask for 4 hours, 4.5 hours, I think, that was harsh. Of course, when you're eating, you can take it down, but you got to put it right back, and they stay on it. They come and check, and they tell you to put your mask back on if you don't have it on. And for her, they were a little bit more lenient. For small children, they're lenient. And especially if she has sickle cell, so I wanted to make sure that she has enough oxygen. So I would get her to take it off once in a while and put it back on. Let's say if she had to go to the bathroom, we had to use the bathroom a couple of times, so she wore it then. But when she sat back, and she had the window seat, so I let her take it off just for that time, you know. But yeah, other than that, when we landed in Mexico, the warm breeze, all of that was amazing. I had booked a separate shuttle service to bring me to my hotel, and that will also be in the vlog. We switched hotels because the first one, it was a nice hotel, but I wasn't comfortable with the area, and also it wasn't all inclusive. And I don't know what I was thinking, but I was prepared to cook every day, and then when I got here, I'm like, oh no, we're not doing that. I'm not gonna have to, I don't wanna have to cook 3 times a day for both of us for my entire stay, when I'm supposed to be relaxing and enjoying the sun and all that. So I'm like, no, we're getting an all-inclusive resort, and that's exactly what we did. This is where we are right now. It's beautiful. The food is amazing. I will put the link to the name of the hotel as well, all the information that you need. I used Expedia to book on my whole trip and to extend it as well, but actually the extension for the flight only. But for the hotel stay extension, I actually dealt directly with the hotel, and let me tell y'all, it was cheap. It was cheap. So that's also another lesson. You may consider, especially if you can manage with Spanish, if you can call an all-inclusive resort and do it, like make a deal directly with the hotel for your stay, it is much cheaper than using a travel agent or Expedia or trip advisory. I forget the names, but you know what I'm talking about. Instead of using all these other middlemen, you can book directly with the hotel and get a much better deal, because nobody gets a commission, so you pay the basic price. So yeah, that's that. For the return, it'll be included in the vlog. I'll tell you guys how it goes. In Canada, we do have to quarantine for 14 days, so this is what's to be expected upon my return. But I do have a lot to do when I get back, a lot to do. Your girl nailed a new contract, so I'm gonna be I'm gonna have work to do. She'll be doing virtual school during quarantine, so we're gonna have our hands full, okay? And yeah, much to come in the vlog. You'll see all the details. I'll give you a tour of the resort and everything. I'll give you all the details. And yeah, pray for our return so that it can be safe and positive, a good experience. This is what I'm putting out there in the atmosphere and praying to God. No issues whatsoever. This is what I want for us. But yeah, we still have a few more days here. I hope you guys are all doing well. I know I haven't posted in almost 2 weeks, but this is why. I think you get it now. Your girl got a 10 and everything. Look at that. We got 10. But yeah, I'm about to do her hair because her hair gets super frizzy so easily because of the humidity and the water. So we're gonna change it up real quick. But yeah, we love you. We're thinking of you. Comment below. Would you travel during this time? I encourage you to. I think it's much safer than people think. It is kind of scary at first when you don't know the unknown, right? But when you see people like me or others who are doing it, I hope that it inspires you, because I think it's necessary to get away, especially with our, the way our mental health has been. All of us. We're all included in this. We're all in it together. So doing a little getaway like that for yourself, I think would be great. But let me know in the comments how you feel about that. And if you have, let me know where you've been and how that went for you. Okay? We love you. Have a beautiful rest of your week. And we'll see you soon. Stand tall in life. And in love.
And in love.
Bye.
And you see the water, and to the water.
She wants to show you the water.
The water is in there. And you love it, you love go that home. Like that you can see it all over there.
There you
like
go.
That you gotta do. And you want to see our. We go to the water and it's cold. We have to watch a movie.
Oh yes, we're gonna watch a movie right now. We just want to relax today. That's it. So we'll see you soon. Bye. Say bye.